So good morning, everybody. I am Jean-Philippe Pagot. I will be the chairman of this webinar on environmental integration or environmental issues for marine energy renewable project. Definitely, I am really pleased and proud to welcome you on board this webinar. And I hope everybody is in good health today. We will go through 2 hours with relevant presentation on environmental issues for renewable energy project, and we will have some participants and people really involved in this process. So we have today in France and in Europe historically a lot of renewable marine projects that are questioning the environmental thematic and issues. And because of that, we have to give answer to the people, to the stakeholder, to the administrative in charge of our project. So we have to run R&D project, to study and survey. And because of that, we need a lot of program to help us to decide to take the environmental issues in charge. Today we will try to run through these issues, and we will be helped for those big projects with big issues and big questions. We will be helped by a kind of dream team today with people that are involved in those projects. There will be no taboo, no forbidden question for sure, and no silly question, definitely. To try to be in touch with such a project, we will be helped by people definitely involved, definitely and absolutely relevant, and especially experts. But nevertheless sympathical, you will see that. Now to illustrate, let me introduce you the people that will help us to question this environmental issues. We will have for a first part of this webinar, we will have the project of Diablo Report, that is a large wind farm project. And to illustrate those issues, we will be helped by Maud Haribé and Émilie Braca. Then I won't give you the full curriculum vitae of each people in charge of to explain you what happened on those subjects, but be sure that those people are for a long time involved. If I can read for Maud, welcome Maud. You are involved in such a project since 2014, and you have you are graduate of political science study, and you are in touch with all the people and stakeholders of this big project. You will be helped too by our PhD, first PhD today of Émilie Braca. Welcome, Émilie. And for sure, because we need science and we need data, I'm sure you will be helpful to explain us what's happened on the Diablo Report project. The next after that will be Herveline. Welcome, Herveline. And Herveline Gabriel is now involved in renewable project, offshore renewable project since, tell me, 2000 and?
Since 4 years now.
Okay, thank you. You are an engineer, and you used to work in automotive industry, and then you reach the IRT Jules Verne program. And now today you work for this relevant structure that is France Énergie Marine, and that help us to understand what's happened on our project and on our environmental and technical and whatever issues on the marine renewable project. You are now working on our roadmap definition and the development of the new activities of this structure, France Énergie Marine, and you will present us what's happened in what we have called the commit project. That is not really a project, but a committee by the end, with special experts and involved people that are able to answer some questions when we have general or specific questions that do not need, or maybe can be answered by expert speaking, and you will present us this structure that help us to go ahead. After that, we will have our student today. I'm sorry, but Nicolas is quite the young boy of this team, and he is now postdoctoral at France Énergie Marine, and he has been in charge to work on the hydrodynamics and sediment environmental issues on the FEM project, so tidal project. So this is a great way to go in those projects, because I knew this project, and I know it's really relevant to go such project to be expert. And nowadays he's working for France Énergie Marine as a postdoctoral journey, and working on the dimensional modeling and dispersion for metals, because we have some kind of question that has been asked in the past and today still, to see what's happened on the galvanic anodes, and he used the Cursor project to train this model. Thank you, Nicolas, and welcome. And by the end, that's because we have to be held by the most relevant of us. So Nathalie, welcome. You are a researcher director in analysis in ecological networks at Caen University. So thank you for joining us. And nowadays you are working on our subject since 8 years, maybe 7 years, nearly. But anyway, you are. Excuse me?
8.
8. That's it. So it's a long journey, and you have been working on the food webs and social ecological system, and we met together maybe on the trophic project for the first time. And the trophic project that was run by France Énergie Marine was an ecosystemic approach for offshore wind farm. And we tried to model the role of this offshore wind farm in modifying the functioning of a coastal food web, and try to approach cumulative impact. So you will present us this model and what we can expect in terms of result and perspective to help us to understand the impact assessment of such project on the food chain. Thank you all to be here. The webinar will go through 15 minutes for each, and if you don't mind, we will try to have a question at the end, and we will answer at the end of all the presentation. You can write your question on the system, and we will try to answer for each at the end.